persimmon tree. You want to call it persimmon. Persimmon tree.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th.
Finally, audio from the mouths of others.
It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Since I've joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now I need to know. I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai?
Uh-oh, the girl talks between Yukari and Fuka these past several days have all led to this moment, huh?
You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Oof.
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent.
They're missing? Is that what you're implying? Because ever since they started mentioning this here and there over these past several weeks in the game, it always made it sound like they just didn't show up to school like for a little bit or something. Like, I never thought about like, oh, they either went missing or they're dead.
Seems like more than just a coincidence.
What do you mean?
I just figured they shut down the entire school because of the explosion, but apparently it's still remained open.
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting.
Uh-oh. Monka W.
The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka. There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you the whole story. The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking.
My father.
He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo.
Koetsu.
My grandfather.
Ah. Nice anime.
My grandfather was obsessed with shadows. He wanted to harness their power and create something extraordinary.
Harness their power?
He assembled a team of scientists, and over several years collected a significant number of shadows.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the Shadow's power. Consequently, the nature of the world was altered.
You mean?
They released shadows?
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
That was them. That's why it exists. Freaking scientist.
By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places? Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus?
Dude, I didn't even think about that. That makes total sense. Like why the Tartarus, the explosion, and it was around our school, and why Tartarus is at our school. Like, it makes sense now. But of course, I'm not gonna... There's no way I would have figured that out, I don't think. Unless I was actually a tryhard and wasted many hours trying to come up with the reason why Tartarus is at school.
Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
For shadows.
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess?
Uh-oh. Oh,
You
Yukari.
lied to us? You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been
Akihiko?
using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
That's not true. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority.
Mission accomplished.
As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Say it. Say it.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But...
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means? What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
Really?
Then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Precisely.
Exactly.
Dang it, you should have said precisely, Shuji.
That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
is that true?
There's evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins.
Still in?
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them. And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
Yeah, can we tell them about the documents we've been finding? Well, there we go. There's a little bit more story revealed there as to what Tartarus is and all that, how it came to be, essentially. Interesting. That's what we've been waiting for, yo. Okay. Let's talk to these people, and then let's get to Sunday before we take our short break. I'm very sorry about everything. If there's anything you'd like to know, please ask. Whoa. Okay, let me... well, I guess I'm talking to you now, I guess. 12 Shadows? Yes. 10 years ago, a substantial number of shadows were consolidated into a single entity. Its power was immense, far greater than any of the shadows currently inside Tartarus. Experiments were performed on it, and an unfortunate accident took place, dividing the entity into 12 shadows. These shadows only appear during full moons. Sit you over here, sir. How did the public react? In the end, over 50 people were injured in the accident, and the media placed full blame on the Kirijo group for the tragedy. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it all. Whether this was actually true or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their hurt and anger on. Yeah, witch hunt. So they chose him, and even though he was a victim himself, their wrath was unparalleled. The darker side of mankind was most certainly on display during that time. About Mitsuru Senpai. Under the pretense that she was assisting the group, she was subjected to the experiment for many years. So Mitsuru wasn't born with the ability to summon a persona, she was forced to learn how. Okay. That sucks. Akihiko? I've known him and Mitsuru for a very long time. In fact, Akihiko joined us when he was only in middle school. At that time, we had a third member as well. Oh, it must be like, that other guy. What's his name? The guy that Akihiko's always hanging out with. Starts with the S too. It's like... It's not Shuji. It's not Shunji or... I don't remember what his name is. But I digress. I don't know, it's something similar to Shuji. You seem so calm, dude. It must be because you can do anything. No matter what happens, you can always protect yourself, right? You're always so confident. I wish I could be like that. Junpei-kun. The only thing anyone knows about Tartarus is that it creates shadows. Other than that, we're all in the dark. Yeah, Junpei. I don't think I need to tell you this, but we can't go to Tartarus today. Us? Oh, since Junpei-kun doesn't understand what's going on, I'm going to review it with him. But if we defeat all 12 shadows, then I won't have any more use for my persona. Man, it's such an amazing power. I can't let it go to waste. Da-da-da. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a man in his 20s with a yellow cap. He's studying art overseas, so we were very fortunate to run into him today. Next is news. Pain, pain, go away. No one else is there. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Head up and see what the others are doing. Where's Akihiko at? He's not in his room. Either in the command room or not. Mitsuru, I've caused trouble for you. We shouldn't see each other for some time. Perhaps you should study. I'm about to review my notes now. Studying actually takes my mind off things. Wow. It's the first time I've ever had a conversation with someone behind closed doors. Get up off that thing. No, they're not. Akihiko's not in here. Okay. Well, it's Saturday. So we're going to the mall. And if Tanaka is there, we'll hang out with Tanaka. Otherwise, the monk, or just arcade it up or something. Dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Tanaka's here. Okay, Tanaka, the only way I won't hang out with you is if there is quiz game. Sorry, Tanaka, I gotta quiz it up. Gotta quiz it up, dude. Dial in your mind. Academics increase. It's getting late. Damn it. Still haven't leveled it up. Well, I mean, I know we leveled it up, I think a little while ago, but we haven't really worked on it too much. But I don't know. I feel like we're probably close. Study and then go to sleep. Then Saturday, we don't have any plans with anybody, so that's fine. We're gonna actually go walk around the town. There's at least one guy that I know that we can meet in the shrine on Sundays. And then other than that, I don't know. This is actually gonna be I think the first Sunday that we've had where we don't have any plans and we're free to just walk around. 'Cause I'm always like, oh, I'll play the MMO, or somebody calls and we make plans. So, but this one time Sunday, I decided to try and do something different. There you go. There you have it. There's no school today. I don't have plans either. Oh.
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
What the heck? Did I just not... Did it just skip or what? Did I pick the one Sunday where it's not like a true Sunday? Come on. Shinjiro. Okay, I was close. I said Shinju or something.
Why are you here? If you came here to try and convince me, then forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing. Huh? We've known each other for a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage.
Ah.
You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down.
Iki.
Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously there's something on your mind.
I do reminisce sometimes, but what's the point? Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the dark hour.
Whoa.
No shit.
To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is getting stronger. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. Like I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You haven't changed at all.
Fool. What a fool. Hey, Fuka's room.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
So Fuka is into flowers. Okay. I don't know what else. Music, it looks like. Music and flowers and I guess makeup. So we can give her flower gifts.
Senpai? Oh, please come in.
Not only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble, but I do have a special favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Little does she know, Yukari and her have been looking up stuff, so she's already been doing this.
But very little was made public.
That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
I want you to hack.
You mean hack into their system?
Bingo.
That's illegal.
I'll give you my ID and password. You'll be free from accountability. I want to know the truth, in detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? After all, despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. Certainly you must be a little angry with me.
Not really.
Fuka's too nice to hate anyone.
You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because all my relatives are doctors. That's why they're so tough on me. It's really hard for me to be at home. But here, I feel important, and I can help you and the others. So why should I be angry?
You're right, Yamagishi. We do need you. No one can take your place. Thank you. I'll see you later.
She making the rounds? Oh my god.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will be gone, huh?
Okay, I kind of dig this, having these, this long sort of a montage. What is this, a vignette or something? Is that the word that I'm thinking of? Of just like seeing all these different scenes. Because it has been a while since really any story stuff in the game has happened, other than just like social link stuff. So this is kind of nice to just sit back and just watch all this stuff unfold.
That's good. That's what we've been fighting for. So why am I so pissed?
Because you're jealous you're not the leader.
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Yo, speaking of hot, it's the end of April. And it's like, we're starting to hit over 100 degrees here. Welcome to summer.
Seriously, but at least we're seniors now.
Seniors.
We won't be wearing these stupid uniforms much longer.
Yeah, I've had enough of this. I just want to get accepted to college and start having some fun.
That's if you get accepted, don't forget.
Craig S. Smith.
I know why. I'm the reason. I was like, fighting is my duty, but hell, it's all I'm good for. If it weren't for that, I'd be worthless. My duty? What a bunch of bullshit. I can't fight worth shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least.
Him, the band.
Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Gene Payne needs to get a girlfriend, dude. Kari. Oh my god. Oh my god, the posters are so pixely. So it looks like Yukari is into fashion with all the shopping bags she has in her room.
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship? Dad. This old letter of yours. I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last spring.
March 6th, 2000. To my family. Tomorrow, I bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It'll be stored in a time capsule and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher.
Wait, Yukari's dad worked for Kirijo Company?
I'll be starting on a big project soon, and I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work.
Yukari's been lying to us too.
But I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother. Yukari, are you remembering to enjoy life? Are you still bright-eyed and hopeful like you are now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. Well, I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
I can't lose hope. For his sake. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Okay. Wow. That was quite a bit of action from pretty much all of our all the C's members, except Ikutsuki. But interesting. Very, very interesting. Everyone's dealing with stuff. Everyone's you know, trying to figure stuff out and become better people, we'll say.